afternoon, Mathew Locke, 32 years old, of 20 Eddy Street in Ware, Massachusetts, will be arraigned on 4 murder charges related to the deaths of Sarah Bermudez and her 3 children. Madison, age 8, James, age 6, and Michael, age 2, in West Brookfield. Mr. Locke has been in custody since March 26th of 2018 on charges alleging that he misled a police investigation. A Worcester County grand jury subsequently voted 4 indictments of misleading a police investigation, and that case was moved to Worcester Superior Court. Today's murder charges in the deaths of Sarah Bermudez and the Bermudez family's 3 children are the result of an intense 6-month investigation. This investigation began on March 1st, 2018, when the West Brookfield police responded to 10 Old Warren Road in West Brookfield after a 911 call from a family member. The family member reported that he had located Sarah and her 3 children in a bedroom of the residence. West Brookfield Police Chief C. Thomas O'Donnell and his officers then responded to the scene after the 911 call. The officers made their way to the 2nd floor of the building and found Mrs. Bermudez and her 3 children. There was a fire at the scene that appears to have been self-extinguished. Officers later observed that all the victims had suffered stab wounds. The Office of the Chief Medical Examiner ruled each of these deaths a homicide. A thorough investigation and DNA evidence and other evidence contributed to today's charges. I'd like to recognize the work of the state police detectives assigned to the Worcester County DA's office, the West Brookfield Police Department, the Office of the Chief Medical Examiner, the State Fire Marshal's Office, the State Police Crime Lab, the Ware Police, North Brookfield Police, the Palmer Police, the Brookfield State Police Barracks, and many divisions of the Massachusetts State Police who assisted in this case. It has been the work of these very dedicated individuals which has allowed for today's charges. The investigation is very complex and remains active. I want to emphasize that. The investigation is complex and remains active. The state police detectives continue to request information regarding Mathew Locke. Anyone who has any information about this case of Mathew Locke can report tips to the Massachusetts State Police Detectives assigned to the Worcester DA's office at 508-832-9124 and also to the West Brookfield Police Department at 508-867-1405. There'll be an arraignment, like I said, just a little bit later this afternoon. We'll be speaking in court then.
Joe, is it relief for you that you've been able to solve this? Because for 4 months, people have been on edge in West Brookfield. I know you know that, Chief.
Yes, Chief, do you want to address that quickly?
Yeah, excuse me. Thank you. I'd like to echo the DA's thank you to the gentleman standing behind me. There's an astronomical amount of work that went into this case that the State Police Detective Unit and our local partners put into it. I think it is a big relief that finally we're brought some closure to the case. It's still not closed. We still have work to do, but I think it definitely is a relief that we were able to make this arrest today.
Has Moses Bermudez been cleared in this investigation? Are you still considering him in any way?
The case is still open, but no, we're not looking at Moses Bermudez.
Should he feel that this clears his name, in other words?
Like I said, it's a very active investigation, a complex investigation. I don't want to go too much further now. We're going to have more to say at 2 p.m. But Mathew Locke's going to be arraigned on 4 murder charges at 2 p.m.
Will you speak with us again after the arraignment?
Probably not today.
Joe,
no.
is it just relief for you? I mean, every time these things happen and you have kids involved, I mean, it's shocking to people. And as you stand here, you have a job to do as law enforcement and enforcing the law. But just on a personal note, I mean, this was a horrific scene.
This has been a very difficult case for everyone involved. Like you said, they're working under very trying circumstances. You have young children involved. I don't want to go too much further on that, but as you can imagine, it doesn't take much of the imagination to understand just how difficult for the officers responding to the scene. The first one's at the scene, the state police detective. You know, many people, these people, yes, different families. But thank you. We'll have more to say at 2 o'clock.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.